pronouncing your name Shuchi.
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 Yeah.
So both like Shuchi.
Yeah.
Shuchi.
Yeah.
Sorry
That's
about
okay.
that.
No worries. People call me sushi. I've heard that.
Oh, I bet that's annoying.
Well, I've just become used to it. I'm like, whatever.
Do you like sushi as in a food?
I don't eat fish. So anyway.
Oh yeah, recording? Come on. Better. Right. I'm here with Shuchi. Shuchi. You messed it up. Why didn't you say people call you sushi?
You can call me sushi.
No,
It's
no.
okay.
I'm here with. I'm here. Fuck me. I want to go home now.
You have a 3 o'clock flight. Come on, quick.
I'm here with
Shooting.
Por favor.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is terrible. It's a long
This is
week.
hilarious. Carry on.
I'm here with Shuchi. I'm gonna cut it. Thank you so much for talking with us this afternoon. So I just want to ask you if you could slightly introduce yourself, talk about your work, and how did you enjoy the World Water Week?
Sure. I'm Shuchi. I work with the Global Resilience Partnership. And did you ask how did I enjoy the World Water
Yes.
Week? Yeah. So I'm here also in capacity of a young professional at the scientific program committee. So I organized a few sessions on groundwater, which was pretty cool. I thought some very valuable perspectives around the importance of groundwater came out, which were important. Two, I thought the links between communities, ecosystems, and groundwater came out really well. And three, I felt like generally within conversations outside of sessions, I thought people were impatient for action, which is great.
That's good, yeah.
I heard quite a bit of industry moaning that we don't listen enough to research. I heard researchers saying we need practice and we need like action. So it's great to hear all of that.
Oh wow, yeah, that is actually very positive. Something I think I saw on your LinkedIn, you sort of reflecting upon being this young water professional,
Yeah.
but as someone who's basically now mentoring other and telling other like your experience. So can you maybe reflect a bit more on that as well?
Good question. Yeah, well, I can. I mean, I can also reiterate the points that I made there. Few different things. One, I've been in the sector for a while now. As in, at least I would like to think I've transitioned from being a young professional. Anyway, the world doesn't think so. But whatever. But I can reiterate those points. I said, I think stepping out of the comfort zone is important, like what you guys are doing. Telling stories and telling stories of like multidisciplinary, transdisciplinary angles, which is great. Two, I think asking for mentorship, going out and asking people if they would be, and mentorship needs can be different at different points in time in your careers. And I often felt like I did not ask people enough. So I think it's an important piece of advice, and holding your end as the person who is at the receiving end of mentorship is also important in that process. And finally, being kind to others, being kind to those who are following you, and paying that kindness forward. Like people are kind, people have been kind to me. Water science policy has been very kind to me, and like paying it forward.
That's also very nice message. So, being in the water sector, do you have a favorite passionate topic you're most passionate about?
So I love groundwater. That's something I'm very passionate about, also because I belong to a very dry area in India, and a lot of our culture and food habits and festivals are all they revolve around those practices of saving and balance and managing the fact that there's scarcity of resources. So lack of the reduction in food waste by using peels, by using seeds, and not getting enough vegetables, so using things like flour for cooking, etc. So things like that sort. And I'm very interested from that perspective, very interested in the cultures around groundwater and those stories that come out through that process of understanding how people live in their daily lives and interact.
Nice. So maybe last question, what are your biggest hopes for water, especially in the next 8 years that we have to 2030?
I feel like I don't know if it's a hope, but I am probably being provocative when I say this, but I want us to move away from the argument of trade-offs. We talk a lot about trade-offs, and while talking about trade-offs, we don't recognize that we are reinforcing the status quo of power. And the moment we move from trade-offs to synergies, we are probably shifting that power game altogether. We're probably expanding and allowing more people to join that conversation. So allowing for synergies, especially when it comes to the relational power of groundwater versus surface water, communities versus experts, and so ensuring that there are those synergies and conversations is important, and it's only then that we will see change or like that shift in thinking around groundwater or around water in general. So yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for talking to us. Thank you.
Nice.
Good.